Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the worst show ever. My name's Clampy Clapster.
Clampy Clapster! And I'm Sean Baker.
Sean Baker.
And me and Clappy want to give a big shout out to our boy Bart Sampson for making this all happen. Thank you, Bart.
Shout out to Bart.
Yeah, Cole's not having very good luck with his with social media these days.
Fuck. No, I'm not. Let's talk about it. I don't even know what I'm connected to. Well,
What's going on, bro? What happened?
I am banned on
Uh-oh.
from making any posts.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I'm banned on Facebook from making any posts. I don't even know if this is streaming on my page right now. I posted a very tasteful video done in a comedic format that showed a loaf of frozen Italian bread in between my thighs, which was supposed to represent my genitals. And, I was going to throw away the loaf of bread, and I thought, hey, why don't I take a picture? And I took many angles, and then I decided to make it into a video, and I decided to try to post that video on my Instagram. And since my Instagram is tied to my Facebook, immediately it got flagged as nudity, which is confusing because it shows no nudity whatsoever. It's a loaf of bread. I'm going to show a picture. As you can clearly tell, it's a loaf of bread.
So you're gonna put on Facebook again what you got banned from Facebook? I think this is part of the problem a little bit, though, I think, right?
All right.
Honestly, look, here's the thing. I don't know if you should show it. And the reason why is because it's funny that Colton, so Colton sends me, he's like, bro, I'm kicked off for this shit. And
so
I couldn't believe you posted this shit, to be honest with you. Shocked. I'm like, what were you thinking?
7 days. Apparently, they gave me a first warning, which was just a verbal. They understand it happens, so they didn't restrict anything. And then I got a second warning, which I never got. And then it went to a 3-day warning, and then I'm on the 7-day warning. And if it goes past that, I go to a 30-day warning. I don't even understand what the fuck is going on.
All right, so. Colton, you messaged me and you were so surprised. Like, dude, I can't believe that this thing got flagged. And I'm watching this thing and I'm like, I can't believe that you can't believe that this got flagged. I mean, you're naked and it looks like you stuck your dick right through a fucking piece of bread. And it's playing that TikTok song, what is that?
Bored in the house.
Yeah, bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. And, dude, if you didn't tell me that was bread, I don't know what I'd be looking at, to be honest with you. It's very like, what is that? And Facebook's algorithm saw that shit and was like, nope. Immediately, they were like, nope. And immediately I was like, what? So, and Colton's like, dude, I can't believe this didn't make it through.
Well, here's the thing. It's bothersome on numerous levels. One, the reality of it is if someone was really monitoring this, it's not nudity. Let's be honest here. It's the illusion of nudity. 2, which, on a side note, Facebook has no problem with a guy spreading his asshole and meat being put in Photoshop after, but that's besides the point.
Hold on, real quick, just to touch on that, because that's funny that you mentioned that. That was you again. So the day before, I get a message. You're not gonna like the post for the advertisement of the show, and I had just seen it like 30 seconds before that, and. If you guys couldn't notice that those lips behind us.
Yeah, but those are just lips. Those
lips are part of
a prolapse lips.
Yeah, so the graphic of a guy spreading his ass all open, full of corn, passed the algorithms, and your next one with bread in front of it didn't, and you're upset because your other one made it and your other one didn't. So that reminds. So a funny thing happened in Florida Just this lady went to the bar and she started kissing strangers, just running up to strangers and kissing them. Like just yesterday, like the bars are opening up and shit. So she just started kissing strangers on the lips in the bar. And then she called the police and said the bar's not following social distancing restrictions because she's the one that's not following them, dude.
What an asshole.
Florida. Anyway, sorry, go on.
Well, so I don't even know where I was with this. It's just frustrating because look, I remember now the first one I got flagged in, the guy was spreading his asshole, and instead of his prolapsed asshole, I had my face like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
No nudity, but apparently that was getting flagged. And where his testicles were supposed to be, it said "Happy Friday," and it had a cute little picture of cartoon fries. Well, that got flagged. Then this shit happens. And I gotta be honest, it's frustrating because there's people on Facebook that I don't even want to look at that should be flagged. I think that's more offensive.
Who?
We'll say that off there. Ugly ass fucking kids. I don't want to look at your stupid fucking kids, but you post them and then.
That's another thing. People out there with fucked up looking kids.
But disclaimer: there are some cute kids on my feed. Disclaimer.
Of course.
Some of them don't want to fucking look at.
For the most part, kids are cute, but sometimes, a couple of them sneak by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think to the parents, they can see through it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, it's part of them a little bit. Like, I don't know. If you see a fucked up looking cat, it's all fucked up looking. Someone special will be like, oh man, look at that thing. It's like, it's so ugly, it's cute. You know what I mean? It's like, some people can see right through that, but it doesn't really translate with humans. At least with me, it doesn't. And I think those parents are super proud because they're their kids. You know what I mean? Like, oh, look at my baby. Like they did something miraculous. Like you just can't put a penis in the vagina and ejaculate and then a baby's going to come out. Like, congratulations. That's what we've been trying to avoid our whole childhood and part of adulthood. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden you're so happy and we're supposed to be happy for you and we got to buy you shit and fucking congratulate you. And every time you're in a picture, you got to hold your stomach and shit. Like we can't see that. And like if you put your hands on it, we know that it's a baby and not that you're getting fat. You know what I'm saying? It's like, there's so much fucking nonsense to this. We're all supposed to be fucking excited and happy for you. And then your kid is born. And then, I don't know, we're all disappointed. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've been seeing this whole pregnancy for 9 months, right? And then we see the final result and we're not happy. And then we know that it's going to fucking go on now forever. And
for 18 years.
But hopefully they'll go through spurts. We all have spurts. But I don't know, man. Like, are they disappointed immediately too? Like sometimes, when you're like, oh, goddamn. Do they think that of their own baby? And then they say, no, but it's mine though, and I'm going to love it. Or they're just like, oh, I love it. I don't know. That's why I don't want to really have kids. I'm scared. I'm not going to love it.
Yeah, I think it's half and half. I think half, no matter what, are like, I love this thing unconditionally. And then the other half put it on Facebook as like a rating. And if they get enough likes and loves, they're like, yeah, I guess it's cute. It's like if you have an ugly girlfriend, you go around your buddies and you're like, she's hot, right? Like, she's hot, right? Like that you need to convince yourself through them, Like, so they put their ugly ass baby on Facebook and they're like, it's cute, right? It's cute. Give me a couple likes and I'll know it's cute.
Nobody's going to say no. And even in your adulthood, when you're like, bro, she's hot, right? They're like, yeah, man, she's funny, she's got a good personality. Like,
really smart. Really smart girl.
You can't say that shit about an infant. So what do you say about the kid? Like, what does it do well? Nothing? It doesn't cry well? What the fuck? What is it? It's a baby. You're the only thing you're going off of is its looks right now. And I'm going to tell you right now that it's not always a fucking home run in the looks department. You know what I'm saying? Some of these kids end up being scientists and changing the whole world. Thank God we need those people, but we also need Instagram influencers.
Yeah, at first it's very superficial with the looks, but you're right. It's all about the looks when they're first born. No one's judging a baby off its fucking intellect or how great of a personality it has. The personality sucks.
Oh, God. And all of a sudden, the mother is the mother of the year. First time ever doing it, ever. You know what I'm saying? That the smallest baby they've ever held is theirs fucking 20 minutes ago. And all of a sudden, they're awarded. All the friends come over. Oh, you're such a good mom. No, she sucks. She's overprotective. She sucks at mothering. She's terrible. She doesn't know what the fuck to do.
Or it's the opposite, and the mom goes out partying while the grandmother takes care of the kid. I've experienced that firsthand.
That happens all the time. That happens all the time. Those kids usually
Yeah.
look a lot different from each other, those brothers and sisters. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. They're all different. Also, the kids are dumb as shit. They're not even intelligent, you know?
No, they're fucking idiots. Yo, check this. Speaking,
They can't even speak.
I'm kind of glad we're talking. Kind of glad we're talking about this now. I came across a funny fucking TikTok today. Deidre Scrivens is the account, and so I'm gonna pull this up so we can watch this. But the account is so funny because they keep pulling up pictures of guys. It's an older woman, and they keep picking up, showing her pictures of guys, and she comments on this, like, they want her to rate these guys on 1 to 10. So it kind of reminds me of your Aunt Joan, but different. You know what I'm saying? Like, totally different. But check this. I'm gonna play some of this shit right now. It's fucking hilarious. Watch this. Okay, we'll start. We'll see.
I think it's the top one, right? She does it in all of them.
The whole account. Yeah.
Can you see me, baby?
Girl, you right here.
10.
What you eat?
Oh my God! I know I'm gonna give him a 20, baby.
You don't get dying.
That's okay. I'm still giving you 20, baby. I'll bring you back when you're 20 dead.
Oh, what you right here?
Boy, he's a fine white man, you know.
Period.
This white man is sure enough fine. I'm giving him 15.
Okay, what about him? This the other boy brother.
Yes, you getting it too, baby. You getting it 20.
Period.
I don't know if he's fine. That's all I want to know. If he's fine, you fine. That's all I want to know. Is he's fine. I don't care if I don't know your name, baby. You get a 22.
What you ready to
I'm getting 22.
You get him 22?
Yeah.
A 22 or 20?
20 now.
All right, what you get, Leo?
Leo is fine too now. Oh Lord, you smiling at me, baby? Why are you smiling at me?
Girl, what you get? What you ready?
No, these are so funny. Let's see.
What you ready?
Dude, it's
Hey.
Huh?
I was just gonna say, it's crazy how all these people are like getting famous off their relatives.
I know, it's amazing. Dude, this fucking lady's got a personality. That's why. Listen to this.
Yes.
Yeah.
I have to give him. I'm gonna give you 20, baby, because you look good.
Instance, period.
Oh my Lord.
What you ready?
Oh, Lord, you too. This boy says, oh Lord, let me get him out of this. So this boy is so fine. I'm getting 10.
A 10, Steph?
Oh, Steph.
Yeah.
Okay, Steph, you get a 22, baby.
What you ready?
I knew who that is, you know. You know he getting a 20, right?
That's his period.
Okay.
Everybody's getting a 20.
Oh, now you know he getting it too. You know that. That's
Why?
Lord, you so fine. You got a bald head, baby. You look so good. You get a 20. Bald head. I'm telling you.
What you ready?
I'll give him 15.
Okay. What you ready?
Oh, he'll get a 20. Look at him. Oh.
Some of them are so serious, and some of them, she's like, oh, I give him a 15.
Yeah, that's my favorite.
But I mean, that's like 22. So outrageous. Oh man,
That's funny, man. Yeah, it's crazy, man. People, I gotta get back in the Aunt Joan game more. Start posting shit. You know, I feel like, especially with her, I just get fucking annoyed and frustrated most of the time because it's just stupid bullshit. But
with who?
my aunt. Oh, dude, the other day, this is literally, she wanted me to order Bertucci's. Every time she does, there's something like in the realm of the universe, it just gets fucked up no matter what happens. And so I go on DoorDash and I go to order it for her. And there's this chicken dish called the chicken piccata, and then another one called the chicken marsala. And the chicken piccata is fried and the chicken marsala is grilled. And she's like, which one should I get? And I'm like, whatever you're in the mood for. And I'm like, I just got done telling her I'm about to hop in the shower. Like, I have like 60 seconds. Like, tell me what you want, to order it for you. And so she's like, I don't know, which one would you get? And I'm like, dude, I would fucking get none of them. I don't, like, just tell me which one you want. And she's like, I guess I'll get the chicken piccata. So I add it to the fucking basket and I'm ready to check out and everything. And she's like, you know what? Fried chicken's not good for you. Let me get the chicken marsala. Take it back out. Then she switched her mind again. Dude, so this goes on for a solid 5 minutes now, and I'm trying to fucking go in the shower. By the end of the conversation, I go to order it. Fucking doesn't work because there's something wrong with her credit card. So I don't even tell her that because I know if I tell her, oh, there's something wrong with your credit card, she's going to freak out about that. So I just go on Grubhub. That didn't work. Then I go on Uber Eats, and I'm like, I'm just going to pay for it myself. Fucking went on, ordered it for her, and it was good. And she's like, how did you? I'm like, no, I got it. Don't worry about it.
Did you record any of this?
No, I was so pissed, dude. I was so fucking frustrated.
I know, but that's the thing. So like, when you're fucking get angry at something, it's because something's so outrageous, but it's usually pretty funny, or could be turned into pretty funny.
Well, that's why that mic's coming. I could record it with that shit.
Yeah, man. I mean, that dude, we played the Aunt Joan sketches at the Comedy Store while we were voting during sketches.
I know.
While we were tallying up all the votes, so we weren't able to really sit there and watch the reaction of the audience. But when we were peeking through and we were listening, dude, everybody was fucking dying. Dude,
oh yeah, I know.
So funny.
Those were some of the biggest like laughs. Like those. Nita said people fucking ate it up. They loved it.
Yeah, the Aunt Joan stuff is hilarious, bro. Take advantage of that before that bitch croaks. You know
I know.
One day she's gonna be gone. You're not gonna have any of this shit.
I know.
You know?
I know. I do have to shout out to Aunt Joan and shout out to Bart Sampson one more time, guys. Let's give it up for Bart Sampson. Bart's posting some cool pictures. If you guys follow him, he was at a dinner event, and
Bart always looks classy. You know what I'm saying?
Bart is Bart's like James Bond.
There he is.
There he is.
Bart Sampson. I guess that smile. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know how Jordan like does, you know, the Jordan symbol, you know, like,
yeah,
who knows that is Jordan, like that smile, that's totally him, bro.
Samson. It's got Samson written all over it. So shout out to Bart Sampson. Hang on, I had a list of stuff I wanted to talk about because I was bothered by a lot of things today. Oh, I'm done ordering shit online, by the way. Done. My bed has the most expensive fucking pillows. I have 4 pillows. I have one from Purple. I have one that I got off Amazon, which is way too puffy. I ordered a cooling pillow from Brooklyn Bedding. Don't know if that's going to be good. And then I ordered a Pure Tally.
Why are you done ordering? What's the problem?
Dude, I hate everything I get. As soon as I get it, I'm like, I don't want this.
Yeah, but I like ordering, actually. I've been ordering a little bit of some stuff lately, and I gotta say, man, it really gives you something to look forward to in life. You know what I mean? Like,
right, yeah, no, that's the cool part. That is fun.
Packages and shit, you're like, Thursday, and like, you don't even know what today is. And then sometimes you're like, oh, wait, that's tomorrow. My shit's coming tomorrow? And Amazon is like it's so off right now that like, it's trying to tell you, hey, don't order, but you know, like something that says like, hey, this will be shipped to your door have it by June 7th, and you're like, June 7th, fuck that. Go ahead and order that shit anyway. You'll have it by next week, I promise.
Yeah, right. But here's the problem, okay? I've been having an awful experience with that because when you're getting a mattress or bedding, you really need to feel it in the store. You can't just fucking read some dipshit reviews. Because here's the thing. I get so excited. I read the reviews. I'm like, oh, this is perfect for lower back, this, that, the other. And then you read that one fucking asshole's review that fucks with your mind. And it's like, worst mattress I've ever had. And you're like, fuck, I probably have the worst mattress now. And then you go and lay on it, and you're like, this thing's a piece of shit.
Guess what? 1,000 great reviews, 5-star, and then one guy's like, this mattress sucks. It was bad for my back. And you're like, well, this is out. Fuck it. What else is there out there?
Dude, and then I lay on my mattress, and I'm like, oh, man, you mentioned shoulder pain. I think I'm getting shoulder pain.
Dude, you can't do that shit. It's like going on WebMD, man, if you're fucking... You know, if you're like a hypochondriac about shit, like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God, my neck has been killing me. Why? Probably because you slept on it wrong. But if you go on WebMD, you've got like 3 days to live. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
I know.
You can't do that shit. You got to be careful. And anytime you're going to like, dude, anytime I'm going to buy clothes or I'm going to buy furniture. I always sit in that shit. You can't just order that blind.
Oh,
You
dude,
have to
I
sit.
know. But
You
here's
gotta
the
put
thing.
clothes on.
This shit's going on, so nothing's fucking open, you know. And I needed a new mattress. I really did. I mean, you saw the video of how it was like fucking sagging in the middle. It was disgusting. So this is why I ordered this other pillow. Okay, the purple one I got free. Okay, the second pillow I got an Amazon credit because I had a fucking god awful massage thing that was zapping me. So I got a credit for that. So that pillow is basically free. So those two are free. Okay, and then I ordered the Brooklyn Bed and Cooling one because it had great reviews online. It doesn't even ship for 7 days. Apparently it's in fucking timeout. And when it feels like shipping, it's going to fucking ship. Whatever the fuck is going on.
What do you have out of all this bedding?
I have 2 piece of shit pillows from Walmart and the purple pillow and the Amazon one. And then I got this new one, which like a fucking asshole, I have airing out in front of a fan because it needs to gas off some fucking fumes, dude. It smells horrible.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, exactly. I ordered a latex pillow, which is from the same company of the mattress that I have in Connecticut, that $3,000 one I was talking about. Okay. So I figured, okay, this is going to be a great fucking pillow. The mattress was amazing. Well, I should have known. Here, let me show it, dude. I should have known it didn't have good reviews at all. It had one good review. And like an asshole, I decided to ignore all the negative ones and just order this fucking thing. Because I'm like, oh, you know, I've had the mattress. It must feel good. So
Bro,
it has,
you're the worst
have you
at
seen
ordering.
an item with 3.5 stars?
Yeah, I think so. Maybe.
Okay. Well, this is it. Okay. So it's
I haven't seen this item.
it's latex, which is supposed to be like hypoallergenic, doesn't get hot. It's got a bamboo fucking cover. And then everyone says if you sleep on your stomach or your side, which I do, get the low profile. Okay. So I get the low profile. And the one I got from Amazon was shredded. It was fucking way too puffy, so I didn't want to get the shredded one. So I got the classic. Okay. This fucking thing has one good review from this bitch. And then all the others are horrible. And I didn't pay attention to any of them.
Tell me. Not all the other ones are horrible.
All right, let's read this one. Dislike the fumes coming from the pillow. Yep. I mean,
but hold on a second. Let's address the fumes for a second, because what fucking fumes are coming from
bro.
the pillow? Hey, hold on. It's the 4-part question. What fumes are coming from the pillow? A. B. Did you know about the fumes prior to ordering the pillow? And then 3, or C, is there an instruction manual that comes along to tell you how to do this properly?
You just went numerically and alphabetically.
Yeah.
What was the first question?
I don't even know what we're talking about.
I think the first question you said, did I read the review about the fumes?
No. Did you know that there was going to be airing out of chemicals?
Everything you order online, bedding wise, whether it's a pillow or mattress, has some sort of smell. You know, my purple mattress they said let it sit for a couple hours and that'll go away, and it did. The first pillow I got from Amazon, first couple hours had a weird smell, and then that went away. This one had a very strong smell. I have it pinned against my fucking window with a goddamn fan against it. And this thing smells so fucking bad. I had that go for like 2 hours. Anita smelled it. She was like, this smells horrible. Dude, I don't even want to put my face near it, let alone rest my fucking head on it. So this thing's still gassing off in the corner.
All right, go back to the reviews, though. Let me see.
All right.
And is there instructions? So it says gas it off, right? Does it tell you to?
There were no instructions. It came in a fucking box. Actually, let me grab the box. Should I grab the box?
I don't know. But, dude, this girl, or this guy, whoever the fuck this is that writes this.
This one, the gassing, the fumes?
Yeah, so is that why you give it 1 star? Like, what about the whole fucking reason it's a pillow? Like, the whole thing it was created for? Like, you're not going to say...
Let me grab it.
You didn't like it in the first hour, you open it, and you got to let it air out, that it clearly says in the instructions?
I mean, dude, I paid almost $70 for a fucking pillow. Why can't they air it out in the fucking company?
Dude, I'm telling you, it sounds like the person below her do not like, no support, not worth the price, return policy is terrible. That sounds like a way worse review than dislike the fumes coming from the pillow. And she still gave it 2 stars. And she still had to deal with those fumes too. Everybody who gets the pillow is dealing with the fumes. She didn't even bring it up. Is it better now? It looks like it's
I
better.
think it is. I took the bamboo. Can you see me? I don't know if anyone else
Not
can
really.
see
I
me.
mean, it's.
I took the. Oh yeah, this anus.
Yeah.
I took the bamboo cover off. So see, it's very like breathable, very light.
Yeah.
And it's very like it's like jelly almost. But I don't know. I don't know. I've given up. I've done fucking online shopping.
Are you not good? Are you still not sleeping well, dude? Are you still having? You got a fucking $1,200 brand new purple mattress. You've got a brand. You've got a how much?
2,000.
Oh, I'm sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
A $2,000 purple mattress with that latex pillow, a couple of whatever fucking Walmart pillows, and your air conditioner unit. You should be totally set up in there, rolling.
I know.
And you sound miserable.
Yeah, I'm not sleeping. I'm not doing good. I'm not sleeping well. I should film a commercial where you list off all this shit and make it like with classy music and be like, get a review from our customers. I'll be like, yeah, I'm not sleeping well. I'm not doing well. I feel worse than ever.
Did you hear about the Ryan Seacrest stroke thing?
Ryan Seacrest had a stroke?
No, but it sure as hell looked like it. So it happened live during the American Idol finale. Are you in gallery mode? Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So
show it.
I'm going to, but I'm just
Or are we going to get fucking goddamn copyright because you can't show anything on fucking Line these days? You can't even fucking show off your...
You can't even reference something. This is how fucked up it is, ready? I can read a headline that is so misleading. And then this is what a lot of people do. They read a bullshit headline that is just, it's a bait click headline. So it's just totally meant for you to be like, what? And then click on it. But idiots don't even click on it. They spread that shit. And they say, hey, Colton, did you hear that blah, 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 blah? Did you hear that Ryan Seacrest had a stroke? Holy shit, no, yeah, it had been on TV. And then you go and say it, and then you go and say it, and everybody's spreading it. But here I am going to play a video of actually what happened. But I'm not allowed to do that. Everybody's hearsay is much better. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, YouTube. Get your shit together. Fuck. Anyway, please don't ban our account, YouTube. I'm sorry about that. But seriously, think about that. Anyway, also, if we're talking about a band that hasn't been around in 15 years, and, you know, we're promoting them, talking about, like, hey, this band is awesome, and we play a fucking few seconds of their song, and that might get people to be like, bro, I haven't listened to that in a while, and all of a sudden people are listening to that shit again. We're in trouble? But fuck that shit. Fuck that shit.
What was that piece of shit band? I hope they go to fucking hell. LMFO?
No, not that band. No. I like that's a good. Dude, those 2 out of 3 are dead, bro. You're only talking to one guy at this point. And
okay, well, listen. Stop being a fucking greedy bastard and let us play your fucking song.
They actually should find out where those people. Oh, those person watched those people watched the worst show ever, and then they went on Spotify. Oh, we should fucking give them a fucking 10 cents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Yeah.
They don't even let us put it online. Anyway, here we go. YouTube, flag this. This is Ryan Seacrest. You tell me what happened here. Anyway, American Idol is not happening in front of an audience, obviously. So there's singers that are like, I don't know, it's crazy. I'm not watching this shit, but they're like singing on like Zoom or whatever, and they're getting like judged. It's horrible, bro. It's terrible.
Oh, dude, I saw the commercial for that. Wait, is this America's Got Talent or American Idol?
No, this is American Idol, and they had their.
Oh, because America's Got Talent's doing that shit too. It's like, dude.
Come on.
All right. Yeah.
But so here we go. So they're good. This clip that you're about to see is him totally fine, and then they go, and then they're going to cut this. This video is cut because what happens is he's introducing the singer performs whatever, and then they go back to Ryan Seacrest. But something happened in between that time. Just watch for yourself. What do you fucking think happened here?
Back to the music with a celebration of the life and music of the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, along with our top 11, it's Cynthia Erivo. Cynthia Erivo and the top 11 right there. You can catch her playing Aretha Franklin on the National Geographic limited series Genius Aretha premiering this fall. Now, coming to you live, and we have the final.
Bro,
Wait, can you go back? Can you go back? That's worth having to edit.
I know it is. That's why I fucking played that shit. Did you see that shit, dude? Yo, and for anybody, look, man, I'm not making fun of him. I'm not. And he did not have a stroke, by the way. He did not suffer a stroke.
Yeah,
Apparently,
that's why it's funny.
But apparently he came out, and at first his people were like, they addressed it, and they were saying like, hey, man, he's been super stressed, working like an animal, trying to figure out how to work these shows from home and get everything done. And it's just crazy. But bro, something had to have happened, right? I mean, like his eye was halfway closed, and then he wasn't even talking normal. Bro.
Just like powered down.
He said something about National Geographic or some shit. Like, yo, let's just play it again real quick.
What the fuck are you talking about?
It was super strange.
Wait, so National Geographic had nothing to do with what he was talking
No,
about?
dude, I don't know what he's talking about. So when he comes back on air, just listen to what he said. Just try to listen to what he says and pay attention to his eye, because, dude, something happened. You can clearly hear him saying he seems all together with it right before this, and then when it comes back.
Wait, look at Michael Stamm, that first comment. What's with his eyes? He looks terrible. His eyes drooping. He needs a checkup.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. Okay, so pay attention to this. Watch this. Ready? Here we go. And listen to when he comes back. Listen to what he tries to say. I don't know what the fuck he's saying. Stumbling. He's having a hard time.
Back to the music with a celebration of the life and music of the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, along with our top 11, it's Cynthia Erivo. Cynthia Erivo and the top 11 right there. You can catch her playing Aretha Franklin on the National Geographic limited series Genius Aretha premiering this fall. Now, coming to you live, and we have the final two results. Who will be your next American Idol?
That shit from isn't that fucking crazy?
Oh my god, dude! It's like he was it was like he was like trying to like crawl up inside of his body. He was like, I forgot I'm on cam. Like,
dude, it was rough. That was tough, but he pushed through it. He set up to try to get himself, I think, back, and I think maybe he was feeling kind of fucked up. Maybe he was almost passing out. I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor, man. It's crazy shit though to see something like that live on TV.
yeah, that's fucking that's bad.
That's not good, dude. So, bro, did you see today? It looks like American Comedy Company is opening up.
Yeah, I heard that. ACC downtown. I guess they're considered a restaurant, right?
I guess. I don't know. I guess so. I mean, if you can get yourself classified as a restaurant, cool.
I think the Comedy Store, because they serve popcorn too. You were saying that, right?
Restaurant, right?
Yeah.
We serve popcorn, so we're a restaurant too. We should. I don't know, dude. I don't know.
This guy. What's up, bro?
How you doing, sexies?
Welcome to the show.
How's my two favorite white people doing?
Sweet.
I feel honored.
One with a beard, one without. I'll let you decide.
Dude, are you gonna go to ACC? Are you going to ACC on Tuesday? I think the open mic might be starting up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go hang out with all those COVID motherfuckers. I'm gonna wait till the shit dies down, and then I'm gonna risk my life.
See, look, here's the thing. It's such short. It's got to be such a weird. I think everybody's obviously in such a weird place. But think about it from a comedy club perspective, for example. So you've laid off your employees, you furloughed your employees. There's no work. right? So your employees are collecting unemployment, right? And they're collecting a lot of unemployment because of COVID-19. So all of a sudden, when shit starts to reopen, whether it's a comedy club or a restaurant or something else, I think if all of a sudden they start to see a high spike of like cases spreading like crazy, I think they'll just start to shut shit down.
Oh yeah, well, I don't want to be in that first group. I'm gonna let some other nerds go, and then I'm gonna go in after.
That's kind of what I'm saying. I'm like, that first group is like the test group. You know what I'm saying? Those are the guinea pigs, and hey, let's see how successful this is with your lives.
Unless you consider yourself in the test group, you know what I'm saying? I don't consider myself the test group.
Yeah, I don't want to be in a test group.
Yeah,
I do consider test groups out there. I'm not, but I don't want to be in that group.
would you do like a health study? Have you ever done one of those?
No.
So
What
I
would
was
they pay
looking
you?
for one. Like, dude, they were gonna give me like 4 Gs
To do what?
to sit there with a tube down my throat and watch movies and play PlayStation.
Yeah, but what's the point of the tube though? I think that's
I don't know, man, some nerd shit.
I don't know. Just give me the $4
Oh,
grand.
it's
My video-
beyond some nerd shit. It's like a chemical they're trying out.
Dude, it's some nerd shit that they're doing, and then you get $4,000. After they said $4,000, to be honest, I just like stopped listening.
Dude, that's exactly what my brother's done these medical studies, and they put them in this bullshit fucking room, and they give you, whatever you want to eat for takeout, we'll give you, and it's like,
Yeah, you get whatever you want.
whatever you want, and then
Sodas, fucking no
And when
booze,
someone's
bro.
treating you like gold, it's because they're really killing you, and you have no fucking idea. Yo, they're like behind the lab door. They're like, bro, I know, but yo, you have no idea what's going in that tube that makes those fucking cigarettes look like pure oxygen.
Ugh.
Bro, behind
Hey man, sometimes in life you gotta roll the dice, all right? You're a snake eyes kind of guy. I'm 7s, 11s, and doubles, all right?
yo, you're inside there with this tube down your throat playing PlayStation Pro, right? And then on the other side of the door, these two doctors are like, yo, we totally fucked this kid up. He's got a month, maybe. And then they're like, yo, just go see if he wants some McDonald's. And you're like, yeah, bro, fucking sweet.
All right, well, what am I going to do with $0 alive?
Can't wait till I get $4 grand after all of this, dude. You're dead in a month.
It's the same outcome.
I'm playing video games without the thing in my throat. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But like, don't be
I
scared.
end up getting $4 grand. Thank you, government.
and then they're like, just
No,
sign
it's
these
not the
papers
government.
saying you're having fun.
It's not the government. It's the pharmaceutical industrial complex.
Yeah, thank you, pharmaceutical industrial complex. Make sure.
I'm happy to be a part of the industry. You know, we got a lot of haters.
Yo, did you see this?
Repping.
Did you see the
Like
video?
Martin Shkreli.
Yo, did you guys see the video of the girl that put the strawberries in the fucking salt water and then worms started coming out of it?
No, but go
No.
on.
I don't think that shit's true though, because dude, how many have you seen the ones with the meat where people are like, "Oh, pour this on meat," and worms come out?
No, I don't want to know. I don't know, but I cook my meat and I eat these goddamn strawberries just like this. So,
Damn, they get free worms?
bro, they're actually maggots. And after this girl posted this shit and it started to go viral, people were like trying to find out what the fuck's going on, and everybody started testing it. And then there's these things come out of strawberries, bro. It's pretty fucking gross, to be honest.
So you're telling me after you wash strawberries, like people weren't washing their strawberries before?
These are inside the strawberries. Check this out. I'm going to show you right now.
All right. Well,
I feel like it's
I've always
gonna
washed the
ruin-
strawberries.
Yeah, it's gonna ruin strawberries for us.
You should know what
I just went strawberry picking too, man.
You should know what you're eating. Test your strawberries before you do it. And the people were saying, hey, I don't think it has to be salt water necessarily. It could just be any kind of water, but just check it. Here we go.
Apparently, if you wash your strawberries in water and salt, all the bugs will come out, which I didn't even know there's bugs in there. Anyway, you get your water and your salt. I already did that part. You put your strawberries in, and little critters will come out. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, dude.
No, hold on.
Actually,
No.
you know what? That's very unimpressive.
Yeah, that's very unimpressive.
But you got to see,
I am not entertained.
I'm not done yet, guys.
Do you tell all the girls that?
It's,
But wait, there's more.
strawberry worms. So a lot of other, health here a day ago, why are worms coming out of strawberries? Dude, these are the worms. Can you see this shit? You see
Yeah,
this?
but I'm saying those worms are like some weenie ass worms. I could totally eat those.
Oh yeah, you can eat them. They're actually maggots. They were saying that they get inside the fucking.
So you telling me those are protein strawberries?
Yeah, they said.
Yeah.
They said in worst case you get a little extra protein in your strawberry. So if that doesn't bother you,
That's
cool.
what I tell all the girls too.
But pretty gross. But I love strawberries, bro. So hey.
Yeah, well, I mean, are you really that turned off on strawberries now?
A little
No,
bit.
that video didn't do shit for me. I
Yeah.
put way worse things in my mouth intentionally. So
Yeah.
You know, while I got this open, I just want to show you this shit. This is
Sarah Huckabee Sanders?
and this is in Galveston, Texas. When they reopened the beach. I mean, just look at these are the people. These are our people, man. These are not our people, but
After several weeks of being stuck inside,
first of all, this guy, his
Hey,
voice,
bravo.
he does not talk like that in real life. Do you think this guy talks like that when he's hanging out with his friends? This is definitely his news voice for sure. Listen to this shit.
neither of these people look like they're on the news. This bitch looks like she got off a trailer park porn set.
Yeah,
Man.
she looks like the the extra on one of those Bill and Hillary lockup films.
Yeah, dude.
Here we go. Check this. Listen to this guy's voice. It's hilarious. But then watch these characters, bro. These are the people who are walking around Galveston, Texas. Yeah. Check this out.
after several weeks of being stuck inside, thousands have flocked here to Bolivar Peninsula to make the most of their time while out.
Been in quarantine and like I need to get out and party. Woo!
Go College Jeep Weekend
What's better than beach and a few drinks and Jeeps? Man, get me better than that.
in full swing at beaches on Bolivar.
Yeah.
This event comes at a time where beaches across the state are reopening following the coronavirus pandemic. And beachgoers like Chelsea Collier are still taking precautions.
That bitch
to
is
stay
coughing. You
safe.
see her? Look
Wash
at
them hands for 20 seconds and keep them clean with the Germex. Totally.
At last year's
Yo, that bitch is totally coughing. Watch her right here.
You said
Watch this shit. Look at her. Look at her coughing.
wash them hands.
to stay
Boom.
safe,
That bitch has the Rona.
taking
Damn, she's a lot fatter from the back.
Yeah, and I think all these people have pre-existing health conditions.
Yeah.
Clearly.
This is
Yep.
this is the corner.
That girl looks like a hot dog. Like her legs look like on the right. Her legs look like hot dogs.
Dude, how about the bitch holding the camera? Can you zoom into her face? What is wrong with her face?
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Yeah.
that's her sexy face, believe it or not. Bro, these bitches put on the quarantine 40 for sure. And
Hey,
to stay safe.
Wash them hands for 20
is
seconds.
it a P.F.
and
Chang's
keep them
hat?
clean with the Germex. Totally.
At last year's Go Topless event, chaos erupted. About 80 people were arrested. 6 people were in the hospital. But this go round, the Galveston County Sheriff's Office has enlisted the help of 40 DPS troopers.
Come down and have a good time. You have a good time, there's no issue. But when you start acting silly, like the sheriff said on the previous interview, we've got a jail that's got a whole lot of empty holes.
The Sheriff's Office have made at least
how long do you think you practiced that for?
weekend. As for the enforcement of social
It's those
distancing,
bitches again.
they say it's challenging to enforce.
I mean, you can't. It's just, it's not possible to do that on this beach with the amount of people that we have here. It's just, you can't do that.
The additional presence of law enforcement has been a welcoming sight for beachgoers, given the history.
Bro, did you see how much of a fucking mess it is in Brazil? Hey, Cole,
Yeah, but-
we're back, bro.
I know, sorry. I got a text. If you couldn't tell.
Did you see?
Stop.
Did you see the president of Brazil doesn't even give a fuck about the coronavirus? He hasn't done shit. He hasn't done anything. People are dying like crazy, and he's like, "Bro, what can I do?" He's jet skiing, he's chilling. I swear to God, bro.
Did you say he's jet skiing with strippers?
No, he's just chilling, jet skiing. He was laughing, hanging out the other day. He pulled up to a boat of supporters, and they're asking him if there's anything he could do, and he's like, "Hey, what can I do?" And he starts laughing, like, I don't know what the rest of the world has done. Crazy shit.
Oh man, dude, yeah, Texas is another animal over there. But I mean, most of those people look like they don't take care of their health regardless. So I don't think they're concerned about a global virus.
Let's go big or go home, right? Isn't that Texas?
How do you think the illegal trades are doing while under COVID-19?
The what?
Like drug dealers, strippers, hookers.
Oh, I don't know.
Drug
I
dealers don't give
assume.
a fuck about a virus. You know what I'm saying? And if you're big time drug dealers, then you don't give a shit.
What if you're a John though? Like, what do you do?
I don't know, dude. I mean, I have no idea.
They made a bust in
Collect
San Diego, I
unemployment.
think.
Go on unemployment and collect that
They
$6.
made a bust?
Yeah.
Where? Just so I know where not to go.
Yeah, hang on. Let's see here. U.S. Coast Guard offloads $37 million in cocaine in San Diego.
Yeah, so
I
that's
thought you were talking about.
You know,
hookers.
it's so ridiculous because you know those people are taking a big portion of that.
probably, right?
Oh yeah,
Would you?
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
Dude, how much was it? 37 what?
$1 million.
You know it was $40 million. Who's got 37? It's just, you know what I'm saying? It was a $40 million deal. $37 million was found, and 3 guys are retiring very soon. It's just the way that it fucking works, bro.
With benefits.
Yeah, with benefits and a million extra. Dude, the thing is, there's still, I don't know, dude. I never, it's crazy because hookers don't give a shit. They don't care, right? They're just gonna walk around anyway. I mean, I was just downtown the other day. I had to do a couple of things, and it's grimy down there, bro. You forget about it. You know what I'm saying? It's always pretty dirty, but it's even more dirty because no one's really gives a shit, and no one's really down there right now, except for just all the homeless. So it's like all it is just homeless people right now, and those people are always coughing and looking like they're on their way out anyway. So you're like. But at least before coronavirus, you're just like, oh, gross. But now you're just like, oh my God, I'm going to fucking die, right? These people are killing me. And I don't know, man. If there was prostitution going on, I think there's still enough people down there for them to be able to.
Everything's really reminding me of The Walking Dead. Like, everybody is a zombie now, and you don't want to get infected.
Yeah, it's so crazy because I think everybody is at like a different, like, have you been working at all? Have you been out? Are you an essential?
Yeah, I work from home.
Okay, but from home. So
yeah, I'm essential.
But I mean, like, the people who are out every 5 days a week working.
Oh yeah, I don't want to do that with a mask on.
Me either. But if you did, maybe your whole perception of this outbreak would be totally different.
Yeah, I would hate it.
If you've been working at like Target or something for the last 2 months during this whole entire thing. And then all of a sudden, the open mic was going to start on Tuesday. Would you go? Probably.
No. Fuck no.
But
this is me then. Yeah, I have nothing to live for?
If you've been working 40 hours a week at Target and then the open mic starts, would you go and do a spot at the open mic? Yeah, you would, bro. That's the answer. Yes, you're working 40 hours a week in public, in front of Target. So why wouldn't you just do a 3 or 5 minute spot at an open mic?
Yeah, you're right. I would be up there.
But because you work from home, your perception is totally different. Like you're going out and you're like, oh my God, I don't want to get it. But these people are.
I don't want to get infected.
Yeah, you don't want to get infected from the 3 people that you come across. But these people are dealing with hundreds of people all day, every day for the last 2 months.
For not a lot of money too.
Yeah, for not that they could. Yeah, for not a lot. But they're grateful that they still have their jobs and.
It's almost slavery, to be honest. Like, oh, you should be grateful. Paid.
Yeah. It is pretty fucked up. It's like when I hear them say, "Oh, I'm just happy to have a job," I'm thinking, "Oh man, but this is your life. Like you're an older lady and you should have been retired, but just things didn't work out the way that they did, and it just sucks that she's in this position that she is so old and has to work. But now that she's
the military gets hazard pay, give them some hazard pay.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is going to Sprouts and PB. They have everything wiped down, very clean, very nice and sanitized. They're doing each card and each basket. And then you go to Ralph's, they don't give a fuck. It's all fucking dirty. Dude, it's so fucking gross on top of it already being gross. And then same with Sprouts, before you put your groceries, they're like, hold on, we have to wipe down the conveyor belt and everything like that. You go to Ralph's, there's like dried fucking milk and cheese from like the previous person, like from a month ago. Dude, it's just so night and day.
Bro, but that's the thing. That's Sprouts is like a fine dining shopping experience. Ralph's. I mean, bro, Ralph's and PB, bro, you can't walk down an aisle in Ralph's and PB without catching an STD. You know what I'm saying? Like that fucking place is disgusting. You talking about the one that's like right across the street from the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, bro. I think it's fucking gross.
Disgusting, dude. It's bad. That's weird.
Where you going shopping, Kevin?
You know what I do? Do you know what I do like though? The delivery where you can tell them, yeah, I just leave it, and then they don't even have to fucking see them. It's great.
Bro, you know what I don't like when you go to I don't know, man. Like I know how to order at In-N-Out, so they don't have to fucking ask me any questions. I don't like when people have to ask me the questions. So I know they're gonna ask. I know they're gonna ask me if I want onion, so I'm gonna say no onion because I don't want any. And then you know the slow, you know the lingo, you know the fucking, you know what you want, what you don't want, and then you know if you're in the drive-through, they're gonna say, do you want it for in the car or to go home? They're gonna ask you for a drink. So I hit every single one of those things, so they never have to, so they don't have to answer, so they don't have to ask me, and they fucking have to, and then they go ahead and ask me anyway, and I get so mad every time.
I feel your rage because I if I did that, I just imagine myself on the other side and being like, thank you, sir. And then that's it.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, and then you even tell me the total. It's gonna be 1556.
I know everything. And then she's just sitting there. So with onions, I'm like, no onion, add pickle. Okay, so and then she's talking about tomatoes. I'm like, if you just do what I fucking told you just to do, bitch. And then she's asking me, and then I even said to her, I'm like, yo, I answered all these questions when I ordered, so you wouldn't have to ask them to me. But I wasn't being a dick. But I felt like she needed to, fucking step it up a little bit in the drive-through at In-N-Out. Come on.
Dude,
yeah.
Which one are you going to?
The one off of Market Street.
Okay.
In the hood.
Yeah, it's funny.
But there's never a big line there. If you go to like a Mission Valley one,
And that shit's nice.
Yeah.
Which one?
A white people one?
Yeah, the white people ones are really nice.
I know.
Dude, they fucked up my order the other night. We went there. We waited an hour in line because it was so fucking crazy, and then they fucked it up. I get a 4x0, which is 4 patties, no cheese, and protein style. I get 2 of those, okay? They told me that's how to say it, so that's how I fucking say it. When they repeat it back to me, they say, so I have a double with 2 meats, and it's like, what? So apparently proper English in the way to say it at In-N-Out is I want 4 meats, no bun, protein style. That sounds like improper English to say that. 4 meats, but that's apparently what you have to say.
No, so I know. So those dickheads told me because I like a 3x2. I like 3 meats, 2 cheese, right? So I'm like, so I always say, can I get a 3x2? And since a 2x2 or a double, so I'm like, can I get a triple double? You would think those would make sense. But then the guy's telling me, no, 3 meats, 2 cheese. Tell me you got to order it like that. So I'm like, okay. So I fucking ordered it like that. And when I got home, it was just 3 meat with fucking 2 cheese in the container. No lettuce, no tomato, no onion, no bun, no fucking nothing. Just meat and cheese, bro. I was pissed. I was so fucking pissed. And it was one of the time where the fries weren't good. Yo, In-N-Out doesn't always have good fries. Either they're fucking great or they're dog shit. And that's just the way that it works.
That's why you got to get every time.
That's why you got to get what?
Got to get fries animal style every time. Because then it doesn't matter. It's going to be awesome.
Their fries cool off in about 2 seconds. As soon as you leave the fucking parking lot, they're already cold.
And and if they weren't cooked right, they're just hard with no flavor. But
ooh, I do like it extra crispy. That shit's good.
But sometimes, bro, they're the best fries ever. And that's like, dude, there's this one guy in the fries in Mission Valley. I wish I remember his name, bro. This guy is the best at fucking fries. This guy is the shit.
You should, next time you see him, you should tell him. I'm sure you'll make his day.
We're friends, bro. When we go in, we say what's up. Because I always tell him, like, yo, you're the best on fries, man. Whenever he's on fries, I get excited. You know, like when you walk in and you're like, oh my God, that dude's on fries. This is going to be a good lunch. I get excited about that.
Dude, it is about who makes your shit, though. Damn, dude, where are you at? It's so bright.
Yeah, dude, where the fuck are you?
At home.
Why is it so fucking bright over there? I feel like it's pitch black.
Where do you live?
Bay Park. Kind of IPV.
Dude, it's like almost dark out by my house. Why is
Yeah.
it still sunny out there?
I live by the ocean, homie.
Dude, so it depends on who makes your food. I go to Poke Chop, which is the poke place over here. Everybody else, when you order 3 scoops, this is what they do. They do 3 huge scoops, like taking the thing and like getting more than the actual scoop, right? There's one bitch that works there that has to fill up the fucking thing with just the right amount, every fucking time, okay? And that's fine. But when you're fucking hungry and every other person at your goddamn job does that, it really fucking pisses you off.
You should write a review.
I was gonna go back in there and just be like, listen, I'm not trying to be a fucking asshole, but you suck at your job because everybody else can do it right. And you're the only fucking person. And not to be racist, but she's white and she fucking sucks. And all the other people that work there who are not white have no fucking problem hooking it up.
Dude,
No fucking problem.
it's
That's a white person thing to do, though.
Yeah, it is. It's fucking bullshit.
Of course.
yeah, got to stick to the fucking books, the goddamn white people, bro. One time, I was trying to get I was trying to switch from AT&T to T-Mobile, but AT&T has your shit locked, and you have to unlock your shit so you can switch over. And I was going to Mexico for a week, and I needed to have my new T-Mobile plan so I can use my phone for free the whole time I'm in Mexico. And nobody could do anything about it. They couldn't. Their algorithm is fucked up, and it was not unlocking my phone, so I could not get out of my unlocked AT&T phone to go into my T-Mobile. So I was getting so fucking mad. I'm like, there's got to be something you could fucking do. This is bullshit. I know you're going by the books, bro. It was this woman named Barbara, and she was so friendly. Next thing you know, this guy jumps on the line. This black dude, he's like, I've been listening to what you've been saying to Barbara. I got you, bro. I can help you, bro. And I'm like, fucking thank you, man. And that's the shit that I miss so much about just living in New York in general, is that you're not dealing with fucking dumb by the book white people all the fucking time. When you need shit done, everybody else just fucking get shit done. And I like to just get shit done. So this guy's like, bro, I can get you. I got you. I'm like, bro. But he's telling me just to disconnect my device right now. And he's like, I got you. It's gonna be unlocked. Don't worry. I put all my trust in this guy, dude. And then boom, it comes on. It was unlocked. My shit was working. I would have given this guy fucking $100 if I found out who he was, just for helping me. That's how stressful it was. But everybody else knows they can do it, but they're not going to do it, even though they know their algorithms are clearly preventing my thing from being unlocked, and it needs to be unlocked. The monitors keep overriding the algorithm, and it keeps whatever, bro. It's fucked up. But I was gonna say, ice cream. Like as a kid, I'd get sprinkles on my ice cream. What was your topping of choice?
I couldn't have ice cream because I was allergic to dairy, but I would get sorbet, and I would do.
Whatever. I give a shit about sorbet, especially when you're a kid.
I would do sprinkles on my sorbet.
Okay. So I'm a colored sprinkles guy, rainbow sprinkles, right? So I would always get sprinkles, but then like, dude, the sprinkles go on the top, and then that's it. There's no more fucking sprinkles. So I'm always like, hey, can you start off with some sprinkles on the bottom, and then after the first scoop, put some more sprinkles, and then put some more sprinkles on the top? And everybody looks at me like I'm a fucking asshole. Like that's the worst, like the biggest request in the world. Like, how dare you ask for something like that? You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. I want my sprinkles mixed all the way through. Don't you think it should come like that in the first place?
No, it should. It should. Speaking of sprinkles, did you see how they brought back Dunkaroos?
I heard the Dunkaroos were back.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Does it look the same?
Bro. Okay.
Dude, the thing about the Dunkaroos, like I was never really a fan because it was all dunk, no roux. The pack of roux was just so little. It was no fucking, I mean, you were left with fucking 4 more sticks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The new ones, they're nothing to write home about. So these are the old ones. You got like thick cookies and the. Bro,
but I mean, seriously, look at the cookies and then look at that fucking dip. I can stick my finger in that dip and then it's gone. And then now I have cookies. That's enough. Yeah. That's like the dickhead at McDonald's that gives me 1 sweet and sour sauce with 20-piece chicken nuggets.
Yeah, it's not even at all. But here are the new ones. I don't know if it has a picture of the new ones. Dude, first of all, the frosting is entirely different. This was the old school frosting. It was like this thick shit. The new one just looks like melted melted frosting. I don't know, it's not the same at all. And then the cookies themselves are like this. This is them. They're like these thin pieces of shit. Where did it load to? This. They're not. This is not Dunkaroos. Look how thin those are. Those
Dude,
are.
do you know what that reminds me of just by looking at it? It almost reminds me of those McDonald's cookies. Yo, remember those things? Those are fucking delicious.
Those were good. Those were really good.
Oh, if those were those, that would be great. But unfortunately, those are going to taste like dog shit.
These, bro.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Those
These cookies were
So
so
fucking good.
good. Oh, man. Yo, if anybody's never had these, they probably just look like regular-ass cookies to you, but these were fucking delicious. McDonald's nailed it with cookies.
Oh, that's the Hamburglar.
That's the Hamburglar.
Okay, Hamburglar, Ronald. Who's this bitch?
I don't know. I forgot what that bitch's name is. Yeah, but those cookies those are so good. Those Dunkaroos aren't going to be as good as that.
Wait, and who is the?
Oh man, even remember those chocolate chip cookies? Look over here on the left. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, those cookies were so good. Can you still get cookies there, dude?
I don't know.
Man.
Yeah, bullshit. Do you see the top tab? McDonald's burgers and fries and more quality ingredients.
Yeah. First of all, that's why it's not as good as it used to be. And it used to be so much cheaper. Dude, I used to be able to go. I used to work at the mall when I was in high school. And I would go on break and go to the food court and get a double quarter pounder with cheese, super size. And it was like $5.64. And that is the biggest fries that they had with a big ass soda and a double quarter pounder. Remember the Arch Deluxe? Remember that shit?
Yeah.
Bro, I used to get the Arch Deluxe. Those things are $4 or $5 for the meal super size. Now it's like $10. It's crazy.
I don't think they have cookies. Yeah, look at this bullshit. Apple slices, a fucking Go-Gurt, and a fruit and Go-Gurt parfait.
Nobody wants that shit.
What fucking kid asked for this fucking shit?
Yeah, but what about the apple pies?
That's still there. They're
Oh, well, those cookies will probably be under there too then. Okay, they got a chocolate chip cookie, but that's beat. Bro, and even the apple pies, those things they cook those things at like 11 o'clock in the morning, and then they'll sit there all day. So if you roll up at like 8:30 at night and you're like, oh, I'll take an apple pie. It used to be 2 pies for $1. Now I think it's just 1 for $1. And it's been sitting there cooked since 11 in the morning, and it's just burnt fucking dog shit. But if you get it fresh, they're amazing. I used to work at McDonald's when I was 16. I probably ate 300 of those.
But they're not fresh. They're frozen, and you're just warming them up, right?
Bro, when you warm them up and then you take them out fresh, and then you put like when you warm them up and they come out and they're hot, eat it 20 minutes later. Oh my God, they're amazing. But then you stick them in this thing that keeps them warm all day. And they're supposed to throw them out after like every 4 hours and make new ones, but they don't do that shit. They just leave them in there all day. Not every McDonald's, but mostly all of them. And then that's why if you get one, it sucks.
You remember these? The fucking McShake salads? Mix salad shaker?
Yeah. That's actually not a bad idea. You put your dressing in there, you shake the shit up, and you can have a little bit of a salad.
Yeah, but they made it so that they made it for the top, so you're supposed to just eat it almost like you're drinking like a protein.
Like a McFlurry a little bit?
Yeah, you can't fucking do that with a salad.
Yo, one of McDonald's biggest flops ever was the pizza. Do you remember this shit?
Oh yeah, that was
Dude, the reason it was such a fucking disaster is because to get a pizza from not being cooked to fresh takes a long time. But they decided they were going to go for it, that they can do it, that they can cook it fast enough to be able to sell at a fast food place. So they started to redesign all the McDonald's, because guess what? You couldn't fit the pizza box out of the drive-through window without tilting it on its side. So they started to fucking change all the actual restaurants to accommodate for this pizza that just totally ended up flopping. It's spaghetti.
They have this shit, dude, in other countries.
Yeah, they had it here for a while.
Yo, that's like in Japan, like the 7-Eleven, they have way different shit. It's like, look, it's like a legit fucking bakery and shit.
I don't know about legit, but it does have bakery items. I don't think anything coming out of 7-Eleven is legit. It was when I was in college. It was legit as fuck.
No.
Love
I'm
7-Eleven.
telling you, in Japan, it's like fresh food. Look at this shit. This is inside 7-Eleven. Full on like liquor. You got fucking sandwiches, meat, eggs,
Strawberries with worms in them.
strawberries with worms, bananas. That's like their vending machines too, dude. Their vending machines in Japan. Check this shit out. They have like full on different shit. All right, well, you can't see here, but I don't know. Speaking of vending machines, we do a little segment on here called the Chat Roulette, and recently we've been having a lot of issues with Chat Roulette. They removed the blur feature. We wrote to them. If you guys want to write to them, you can do it on their Instagram, or you can do it on their Facebook page. And just kind of let them know that we want to bring the blur feature back because this is what's going on now. This is the direction they're going in. Me and Sean came to the conclusion that they're turning into either a dating site or a pornographic site geared towards
Masturbation of the male kind.
I'm assuming it's towards gay men because of the reference that they have here. It used to say, do you want it filtered? It says filtered, moderated, no dicks allowed, sexual behavior will be banned. And then unfiltered, NSFW. What does that mean? Adult area, dicks allowed. So they've clearly just given up on trying to be, they've clearly just given up on trying to be not crude and just got straight to the point. Dicks allowed.
Yeah. So for the record, and does it say, so NSFW means not safe for work. So they're just letting you know, hey, explicit content, inappropriate shit's coming up. But the problem is, if you can go back to that real quick, I just wanted to point out so this is the thing. So if anybody, you guys are like, so what's the fucking problem? You can't, they got rid of the blur. Why don't you just do filtered then? So there's no dicks, no sexual content. Because that's not true. As soon as we click filtered and hit confirm, the first person is going to be jerking off. And that's 100% accurate. I tried it 7 different times today, and there's just dicks within the first 2 or 3 people. It's not filtered, and the camera goes so fast that you can't even click report. So when I saw this today, I said it to Colton. I was like, dude, I know that you commented. I know that Bart helped us out and commented. I know that Anita commented. I commented. We're all trying to say, get the blur back, get the blur back. But when I saw this today, filtered, moderated, no dicks allowed, and then here's the one where they're like, dicks allowed, everybody, woo! It's like they're advertising that there's dicks here, and it just seems to me that they're taking a different turn with the site, unfortunately, because that's unfortunate for us. We really like this site, and it's a really cool way for us to be able to interact with some interesting people and get them on the show, and it's a good part of our show. So we're definitely trying to find a way around it. It's just kind of annoying. I know there's other sites. We've talked to some other people. They've referred us to some other places, and unfortunately, they've gone away with their blur move as well. But you know, the thing that Colton, when you were talking about this Japanese, what were you gonna say?
I'm finding it out right now.
I can see the dicks right through your eyeballs, so be careful. Kidding.
Hey, how's it going? Next. All right, so far I got 2 next, but no dick.
Next one's a dick. It's got to be by the odds.
You know what they're doing? They're keeping. All right. You know what? So
No.
far, I haven't gotten anything.
No, dude.
What's going on, man? What are you up to over there?
Well, that music is gonna fuck us up.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's the thing. I haven't gotten any yet, so this is what we're gonna do. God, Jesus.
You just got one, didn't you?
No. There was just this guy. Might as well had his dick out. Hey, what's up, man? What's going on? You know martial arts? You know martial arts? Can you show me like a kick or a chop? Can you show me a kick or a chop?
As soon as it disconnects, you gotta unshare the screen.
Is your mic not working? All right. I don't know what was wrong with that guy. Yeah, I haven't gotten one yet. So this is what we'll do.
No, hold on a second. I'm trying to, dude. I've been trying it all day, and I got nothing but things all day. I'm trying it right
Wait,
now.
I can't hear you. It's all muffled. What'd you say?
Can you hear me right now? I'm trying
Yeah,
to try
no,
it on my end.
You got one on your end?
Yeah, I'm trying it right now. I just opened it up right now.
Oh shit. This is what I think we should do. I think we should. I think for the next week we should do like a test period.
It should. I tested it out today. It was a fucking bomb and a failure. I'm
Oh,
4
yeah.
right now, and there's no dicks yet.
I can't hear you because it fucked up the audio on my computer with chat roulette.
Big dick.
Big dick?
I just had a big ass dick.
Did you report him?
That's the thing, bro. You can't report it fast enough before it's gone. Shit goes quick because it's attached to the screen that it goes away with.
Speaking of big dicks,
Speaking of,
we got Mr. Tommy Lucero just decided to pop in.
unmute him.
I did. What's up,
Hey.
Tommy?
What's up, buddy?
We were
What's
just
up, bro?
I was just gonna sit here and watch you guys be fucking weirdos on my favorite pastime.
Nice, dude. Your room looks like it's all set up for chat roulette and a little bit of jerking off.
I took a moment to say hi to you guys. You know, I got to give the tennis elbow a rest.
Yeah, man. If you sit on your hand and it goes numb for a few minutes, you can pretend like it's somebody else.
No, I just use my left hand and it feels like somebody else.
Oh, there you
Not
go.
very coordinated. So
It just feels like someone's tugging on it in a very awkward way.
feels like somebody in the opposite room. Yeah,
How you been, man? How's everything going for you?
pretty good, pretty good. This shit's all all about to be over pretty soon.
Looks
I
like
get to
it,
go
right?
back to work next month because I'm helping my mom right now because she had surgery and stuff, so I can't really be around too many people. Kind of puts her in danger. So, but starting next month, I'm gonna have a job again. Get to do a couple live shows, and get back to normal. Start fucking eating horrible food inside horrible restaurants again, which is
There we
my
go.
favorite pastime besides chat roulette.
Are you looking forward to the opening of the restaurant? Are you gonna run out first day and go get some food?
I don't know about the first day. I'll let the COVID canaries do that for me,
Yeah.
and then I'll see what happens. Until then, I'll keep on using Grubhub No Contact. It's like the
There you
best fucking invention ever.
Yeah, because the bars around here opened up today. I know Mavericks opened. Couple on the strip on Garnett, they opened up. So I don't know what it's like, but I don't know, man. I'm hoping get some comedy clubs opening up in the next few weeks. You know.
There's there's some places in Arizona that are already doing shows. There's a spot in Vegas over the last day or so. I believe they did a show. Yeah, man, it just depends on the town, the area, what they want to
Yeah.
do. Because there's some places that are flat out just not even paying attention to the no open shit. Like Stanislaus up north, Stanislaus, California, they don't give a fuck. They
Just open.
they just opened everything, bro. And
Where's Stanislaus? Where's
start enforcing nothing or nothing.
Where is
Like,
that
you
place?
wanna- come on down, bro. Come on down. You need your fucking breakfast croissant from the local donut shop. I'm not gonna put a mask on. I'm gonna breathe heavy all over. Come on down and get it. Like, I'm already kind of grossed out by a lot of shit, so it really fucks with me to think about all that.
Where is this city or town?
It's up north in, like, it would be called Central Valley, California.
Central Valley?
Yeah. Like Modesto, Fresno.
Yeah, that sounds like that area.
California. All the best Greyhound bus stops in California.
Yeah, the I don't give a fuck parts of California.
Yeah, all the places I like to play. That's what those places are.
There you go.
Dude, when I
Places
first
that are-
moved here,
They don't really tip you with money in the bucket as much as they just throw meth at you in some spots. It makes it the most energetic sets I've ever had, and I fucking enjoy them just for that reason.
And you know what? Them giving you meth is way more like, that means more than somebody just giving you some money. You know what I mean? It's like, they'll do anything for meth. So to be just giving that away to you like that because you were funny, that's fucking awesome, dude. I mean, good.
Well, when you're in the Anheuser-Busch of meth towns, you're
Oh, okay.
pretty much, it's raining. They make it rain. Well, they make it hail with rocks of meth. You just got to pick and choose. Not everywhere is like that, but the good ones are.
Yeah.
Dude,
is that where your mom had her surgery?
Oh, thankfully, no. Thankfully, she had a few surgeries in just the past couple months. So I try and mind my P's and Q's and not go around my friends mostly, because I'm pretty sure most of my friends have some germs just swirling around them in like a fucking, just like, you ever seen when a cartoon gets hit in the head with a hammer and they have the fucking stars and shit swirling around? That's what I imagine my circle of friends have. It's just germs of random H1N1 and SARS, all this shit that usually bounces right off, but I don't know. Freaks me out, man.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I'm in this group text and they're sending me pictures of El Prez, and nobody's wearing masks, and I don't know what the rules are. It must be if you're not drinking, you have to wear a mask, and if you're drinking, you just sit there at your table. But I assume everyone's just saying they're drinking. But
Colton, where did you say that this was?
Like, did you
At,
see Wisconsin? When Wisconsin opened up their bars?
nah,
Oh, them bitches were flooded. Nobody gave a shit.
yeah,
It was like a week or so ago, right?
Yeah, I saw that shit.
Yeah.
I saw some pictures. Packed, bro. Just fucking like
Yeah,
nothing happened. Like nothing even. Not one mask. Not one person was wearing a mask in the whole fucking place.
People in the back corner doing fucking bumps of coke off each other's dicks and assholes. It's out of hand, man. They're just fucking. They don't give a
Beautiful thing.
goddamn.
But here's the thing. It's all up for you to be like just educated and have your own kind of ideas and say, hey, this is how this is what I believe. This is how I feel. And this is how I'm going to act because of that. And you see a lot of that, kind of going on. But it's on totally. It's extreme on every end. You know what I mean? It's like,
Yeah.
I'm still watching. While these bars are packed in Wisconsin with nobody wearing masks, there's still people in California driving alone in their cars with masks and gloves on, dude. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like this the complete opposite. And he's looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm pulled up next to him at the light, no mask, no gloves, and I got my windows down. He's like, this guy's got it. He's gonna get it. And I'm like, bro, what's going on here? It's like so. I don't know, man. It's crazy. It's like from one end to the other. It's nuts.
Yeah, man. If everybody gets through all this shit in their own way, man, and I applaud people that are able to get through it with that kind of maverick sense of fucking I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because like in my family and then just in my life, I've seen a lot of people succumb to different shit. So when the thought, or when like me, because I was dumb about it and I went and looked up at some shit on the internets when they first started talking about it on the news, they're like, this happens to your lungs and this happens to your fucking heart if you have this happening with heart. Brr, 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 brr. So by the time I was fucking finished with that blunt I was smoking and looking at WebMD, I was fucking scared shitless, man. I was like, God damn, man, it's gonna be like being a fucking 9-year-old fat kid all over again, having an asthma attack, but it's gonna actually fucking kill me. I don't want to.
Bro, I'm the same way. Like, I'll wake up in the morning and then, like, I'll run out to the store, grab some shit. And I'm like, I'm trying to be safe, you know, as safe as I can be. And I'm like, man, I just wish this shit would get back to normal, man. I just want to get fucking started. And then I get home and I'm watching like one video after the next, another diagnosis, this person's dead. But I'm high as hell and I'm freaking the fuck out. I'm like, yo, we got to stay down, man. We got to stay sheltered. Everybody. And then I hear somebody cough like outside my house and I run off the couch and I close the front door because I don't want the germs coming inside my house. Like, I'm freaking the fuck out. You know what I mean? It's like,
I was being a dick at the beginning. Like, when Starbucks was open, I was an asshole. I'm not going to lie. I walk in and cough a couple times and people move out of your way. And you fucking get to the front quicker. But now, like, since I've actually digested what could actually happen to you, walking into 7-Eleven, I fucking flinch when people get too close in some cases. Not everybody, just the particularly dirty looking ones. And
which is a lot of people.
7-Eleven is like ground zero for why shower ever.
Yeah, unless it's the Japanese 7-Eleven. We were just looking at those, and those look pretty tiny. But
yeah, those are clean.
Did you say they look pretty tiny?
Tiny. But
I thought you said.
That's funny.
It's such an unintentional dick. But okay.
I know, right? But this, I was gonna say, some fat old dude with like the worst haircut ever was just in the news over the last couple of days because he's going through coronavirus right now and his wife like might die from it. So it like, but he's like one of those people who was like, I thought it was fake in the beginning, and now he's like trying to tell the story. But dude, isn't that fucking horrible? Like, just if you go online right now at this time and say, oh, this shit is fake, and then I want to go surfing with a sign, and if you die, that's how the whole world is going to know you, is that dickhead who denied the COVID virus and wanted to go surfing. Meanwhile, that's not who you really are. You've lived this entire life, you have friends and family, and you're a good person, and the whole world is going to know you as that dickhead who was like, it's fake. And then
if anybody would survive any kind of infection, it would be surfers, because they're a very resilient breed. They go surfing in fucking pure sewage. Their nails fall off. Their hair turns fucking green. They're still walking around, hey, what's going on, bro? They're still fucking fine. Nothing affects them at all.
Sewage with sharks in it, bro. You're forgetting about that part. There's sharks in there, man. There's sharks in that fucking sewage, and they don't care. So they don't care about the coronavirus. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a shit, I don't think. If they're
no, they're delicious. Why would they give a fuck?
Oh, man. I've never gone surfing in my life. I'm kind of scared to go that far out into the ocean, to be honest with you. Once my feet can't touch the ground, I don't like that.
I had a brief love affair with surfing, and it ended with me going out during the wintertime during low tide. And, oh, boy, a concussion is twice as fun when it happens underwater.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a blast and a half, man. Then there was another time, I didn't give up after that. I almost flew into the what do they call it? The pilings or whatever, for a pier.
Oh shit!
Oh damn, dude!
I didn't know what I was. I think it was like
was
the first week. When I was teenage somewhere in there. But it was the first week of learning how to surf. I wasn't very strong at paddling. Couldn't do shit. But the kids that were all fucking like extras from Point Break, they were like, come on, dude, let's get out there, man. It's fucking waves are like double overhead. We saw you stand up yesterday. It's fucking cool. Like, all right, man, that sounds like a great idea. I want to learn how to surf. Yay. So I put on my wetsuit that was a spring suit, and it just looked like fucking 300 pounds of fucking shit in a 2-pound bag, and it looked horrible, man. It looked overstuffed sausage, man. We went out there, and I'm up there and fucking, I'm trying to paddle, getting pushed and pulled into the under the pier, and it's like, hey, what do I do? It's like, paddle, fucking paddle. I can't help you. There's nothing I can do. Fucking paddle. I'm paddling, and finally, one of the great memories of my childhood, I had to get saved by a lifeguard because I was going to die underneath the pier and smack into the fucking post.
Damn.
That's fucking.
Oh, the fun that was had as young me.
What is it about the surfers that make them talk like that, bro?
I think it's too much sunshine. It's like vitamin D overdose or something.
Right?
Or it's the weed. Surfers can smoke their weight in weed, goddammit, and I fucking, a lot of them still owe me like $20 a bag.
Like I would like being high, like in the water, like just just like feeling like good. But then also I'd be like, what was that on my foot? You know what I mean? So I was just fucking freaking out and just like, oh, that was the lead. Oh, my bad. Okay. Oh, shit. Just like, I couldn't even be out there, man. I don't know. I would freak the fuck out.
I think when I was a kid like that, I was a lot less cautious of stuff because at that point in my life, I hadn't been in any car wrecks, hadn't had any kind of overdoses. I hadn't fucking been arrested really yet. Nothing like that. So nothing really scared me. So if I felt something go by my foot, I would wonder what it was. And I'd be like, oh man, that'd be cool to look at, but I can't really do that right now because someone might fucking run over me with their surfboard. It just took flipping a car. It took a lot of things in my life to make me be more cautious.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. Dude,
yeah.
I mean, I'm from New York originally, so when spring break came, my senior year of high school, we went to Daytona Beach, Florida, and just fucking wild out. It was so fun. But dude, we were just drinking all day, every day. We were just drunk the whole time we were there. And like even when we wake up in the morning, we were still hungover and fucked up from the night before. And then we would just start funneling beers off our balcony and then go drive our cars along the beach. And
yeah, man. And I remember that age range.
me and my friend Russ, we were so drunk, and we were in the water. We were just swimming in the ocean, and we were like, "Yo, let's see how far out we can go." And bro, I almost died that fucking day. Like that was one of those other days that I almost died, and I didn't even realize it until you don't realize it until it's almost too late. If you can recognize it by that point, like there was just a point that day where you're out so far, there's nothing really you can do. You can't even swim your way back in because the water's pushing against you. By the time we were just starting to panic, and we were just trying to stay together. By the time we got back on sand, we were in Ormond Beach. We weren't even in Daytona Beach anymore. We had to fucking walk 40 minutes back down the beach just to get to our hotel. That's how fucked up the water was, bro. It was crazy. That was.
I mean, I've had instances where I've drank too much and accidentally driven to Mexico, but I've never done anything like that on a surfboard. I drank so much one time I wound up in Bakersfield. You ever do that?
From where?
From here, from San Diego.
No, dude.
Yeah.
That's a trek.
I like to think I have a plaque up somewhere for the misadventures I've taken myself on, dude. Because, good God.
By yourself?
Yeah. I don't know why I went. I'm not really sure why. I can't really fucking put a finger on it. But last thing I remember was drinking on Newport down in Ocean Beach. And then when my brain starts running again, and I start recognizing what's happening in my world, I'm getting off of a Greyhound bus in Bakersfield.
Oh my God, dude.
And thankfully, I always end up doing really fucking stupid shit like that. When I just had payday happen like the day before. So like I'm still not sure what I was going up there for. But I still had enough money. I had to wait like 3 or 4 hours, like all fucked up on whatever I was drinking that night. Jeez. And waited for the next bus to come back. Yeah, man. I have something you would call a problem. And
I would say.
And I can't really I don't really do that anymore for such reasons.
Dude, I remember I was driving back in New York. I was living about 45 minutes north of Manhattan, but I was working in Bayonne, New Jersey, working on this film and television set. The hours were fucking brutal, bro. I was the stage manager, and I would have to leave. I'd have to be the last one to leave the set. So when we're filming that day and everybody's filming, I'm watching everybody slowly trickle out. I'm watching the camera department slowly wrap up, and they're talking about their fucking day and their kids. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, guys, I want to get the fuck out of here. I got to be the first one here in the morning to unlock this shit, and I'm the last one to lock it up. Will you guys please get the fuck out of here and leave? Bro. But then sometimes, but because of like SAG rules and shit, there had to be 12 hours of time before the actors could shoot again. So sometimes if they were in the last scene of the day and the first scene in the next morning, our call time would be pushed out further, which would be like, thank God. And by the end of the week, the call times would be pushed further and further and further. But bro, one time I was coming back home from work on a Friday, and the rush hour was ridiculous, but it's starting to fucking kind of open up a little bit. And I'm driving, and I'm exhausted. And I look over into the car next to me, and there's some guy in a Mercedes, and he's sleeping. He just fucking is sleeping, dude. He's like just like this at the wheel, his head's down on his shoulder. He's not even looking. I'm like, what the fuck? And, bro, I was falling asleep in my car. So I look over. I'm like, is he fucking sleeping? And I beep the horn at him, and he wakes up. And he was shocked that he was driving, dude. And he crashed right into me.
You know, man, to be honest, I've woken up out of a dead sleep, surprised I was driving a couple times too. So like the Mexico thing that I mentioned, I gave a comic a ride home. When I used to do shows early on doing comedy, garnered a bit of a reputation for the drinking. So would just throw them back as fast as they would bring them out. And I gave someone a ride home that night because I'm responsible. I'm a good friend. Drove them home. And when I got to their house, the only thing in my memory is them gesturing while they're talking, standing by the driver's side window telling me how to get home. But what I comprehended was nothing. I can't even fucking make an analogy of anything I comprehended. It was just them gesturing, gesticulating, their mouth moving, and I could hear my car running. After that, I left. I don't remember driving out of the driveway or anything like that. I remember just getting on the freeway and thinking back now, if I had just gone right, I could have made it home. However, I went left. And I drove left. I don't remember any of the signs, what they said, or nothing like that. It just all kind of like, you know how when you're dreaming, if you try and read something in a dream,
yeah,
it looks like hieroglyphics. That's what I remember road signs looking like. I just remember driving like, okay, I'll just eventually hit a freeway where I got to split off. That never happened. What happened was I ended up driving around into like what looked like a town center kind of area, and all this cobble on the road, cobblestone. And I'm driving around a circle, and I look up, fucking plastered. I look up at the statue, and it looks like a dude on a horse with and he's like on a horse with one of those big mariachi hats and rearing up like that on the horse. And I'm like, oh man, that looks like a statue I saw in Mexico once. And I drive a little more, I'm starting to recognize shit. Brain's coming back a little bit. Oh man, that sign's written in Spanish. So is that one. I think I'm in Mexico.
Oh,
fuck. And then after that, I had to figure out how to get back. But
you got to the border and everything.
Yeah, man, I was on the other side of the fucking border. When I got up to the front, the guy asked me, "Do you have you have a passport?" That's what he asked me. And I just gave him my license. And he goes, "What's this?" I go, "This is my license." He goes, "You have anything else?" I gave him my California ID. He goes, "What's this?" "That's my ID." He goes, "Oh, no, do you have a passport? You have anything else? You got a birth certificate?" "No, I have that. I have my license." He goes, "Nothing else?" "Yeah, I got my insurance papers in the glove box. You want to see that?" He goes, "Where are you coming from?" I go, "I was just driving," and then it's just me babbling like drunkenly babbling to the guy until eventually he goes, "Just go, just please leave."
Wow.
And as I'm driving away, I'm looking in my rear view. No one's following me. I'm like, did that really happen?
Holy
Oh
shit.
my god, dude! Holy
So
shit!
much, so much things to be grateful for in this point in stage in life. Like I should probably be just getting out of some Mexico prison.
Yeah, bro. You're fucking.
But you're here on the worst show ever.
Yes.
Survived to be here. Thank God.
Well, speaking of, dude, I know we were talking about having you on. We got to get you on for a full episode sometime. But until then, well, actually, we'll plan it for next week. We'll figure out a schedule next week if you're available. Do you have anything you want to plug on the show? Any shows coming up or social media shit you want to shout out?
I have a show on the 29th. It's going to be a virtual comedy show. 40 Ounce to Funny. We're going to stream it on the 40 Ounce to Funny comedy page on the Facebooks via Zoom. We're going to have our headliner as Keith Carey this time around of amazing roast battle fame.
You have a
He's
flyer
one of
on
my
your
favorite
page?
comics, and that's the personal. So it's a 40 Ounce to Funny fan page.
There we go. This is it, right?
It looks.
Hang on.
There we go. Getting there.
All right, so I'm on you, and then
Yeah, you're on me, bro.
I'm on you, bro. So what people what do people type in? 40 ounce?
Just 40 Ounce to Funny comedy shows. Or the top one right there.
There we go.
Yay! Yeah, it's going to be streamed on there. Keith Carey is going to be the headliner. Going to have Neil Singh, a couple of my other favorite comics from San Diego. It's
Yeah.
just always shows with nothing but my friends because that's what makes it the most fun. Clint from Good Jokes, he's going to be on there. Clint Bashir.
Yeah, shout out to Clint. Shout out to Neil. All these good dudes. Clint puts
Yeah,
on.
man, I love those guys. They're all just like my favorite people. That's I've found it's the best way to do shows with people you want to be around. Otherwise, it looks like you're working.
Man, when you're right, and you know, I thought you just said it perfectly. There's nothing like getting booked on a show, and then when you go, and then like, you know, you see the flyer of who's going to be there, but when you get there, and then you know, like you can see how people are doing. Oh, okay, this is going to be cool. But bro, you know, when you see like, oh, this is my friend, this person, this person, this person, like you're excited.
Yeah, it puts you in a headspace, man. Puts you in
Yeah,
a better headspace.
sure.
If you're going somewhere and you're like, fuck, I'm just doing this because, you know, I agreed to it and I can't get out of it now. It's kind of like fucking clocking in. It takes away the fun of what you're doing. That's why, that's a big reason I like setting up my own shows too. Like Comedy Store is probably one of the places I enjoy. Madhouse too. Probably two of the places I really enjoy going because I know a lot of people there and I like seeing most of them. Most of them I enjoy seeing. So whenever I get to go, if I have the time and I'm not doing some other bullshit, I love going down there. But it's the next best thing to be able to put shows together with all you random assholes on.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, we'd love to have you back for a full episode. We'll talk about the shows. We'll talk about everything that's going on.
Yeah, and the live shows are going to be, like I said, starting up next month. Checking with a venue that I work with up north. That the last show I did there was fucking stellar, dude. It was really, really good. And ever since the first one, they continually had comedy shows there. So I'm hoping to be able to come back and after all this bullshit, it's going to be a good turnout and finally record the goddamn comedy CD.
Getting it done.
I keep on planning to, and something always happens. Something always fucking goddamn life happens, man. But life finds a way. If I learn nothing from Jeff Goldblum, life finds a way.
Sure does. All right. Well, as we usually do, we're going to go out on the count of 5, all performing at once, talking over one another. And Tommy, it was great to see you, and thanks for popping in. And
Thanks for having me.
next week, we'll get you on if you're available. If not, we'll figure it out some other time. and we could talk about some more Mexican stories of waking up drunk in Mexico.
Oh man, it's the longer I don't drink, the more those memories pop in my head. And the intense level of douche chill that I feel.
Oh my god.
It's
fucking
amazing.
crazy.
I would love to share those stories with you.
Fuck yeah, dude. We'd love to hear
All
it.
these stories and more in Tommy's Coffee Table Book. My life is a fucking roach. That's what it'll do.
Oh man. Well, we can't wait to hear some of these stories. So we'll keep you guys tuned in when Tommy's coming back on the show. Hopefully we can get you on soon.
Thanks, guys. Love you.
Absolutely. We love you too.
Wait, stay. Don't leave yet. We got to do a countdown.
Yeah. So what we do is real quick. Colton's gonna count down from 5, and we're just gonna talk over each other for a few seconds until Colton cuts off the live feed. We're just gonna do a bit or do something. All right.
Okay.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Episode 25 of the Worst Show Ever. We will see you next time. Colton, count us down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So the other day I wake up and I'm like, this isn't bad. This isn't what I ordered, but if I did order
because I
this
seen
bed,
better
I would
UFOs after I ate
because
the
this
mushroom.
is fucking
It's just not
bullshit, man.
believable.
This is real.
However,
fucking